Do natural supplements work against COVID? The truth is, Alright, welcome to the Spirit and Muscle broadcast where faith meets fitness. I'm Young Gerald, certified personal trainer. And a question many people are asking right now is, do natural supplements work against COVID? The truth is, I'm not a doctor or scientist, so I can't speak to this topic from that perspective. I am a COVID survivor, however, and I can share with you my experience and what I've learned through it. Thank God I had a mild case of COVID. That's not to say it was easy. It was horrible. It was as bad as the worst case of flu I've ever had. So that and the possibility of developing long COVID motivated me to ask questions and research and do everything in my power to fight this virus any way that I can. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. It's just my experience. Sleep. When I first started feeling sick, the first thing I did was stop working and just rest. I made sure I slept as good as I could at night, including controlling my fever, and during the day I gave myself permission to sleep and rest as much as my body needed. Active recovery. For nearly 2 weeks I'd lived on my couch, but every couple hours I got up and walked around a little and took some deep breaths. I had barely any energy, but instinctively I knew movement and increasing blood flow a little would help me recover faster. Drink water. I also tried to remember to drink plenty of water. The first few days it wasn't much because my stomach wasn't happy, but as the days went on, I drank more and more water. Eat healthy. I ate as good as I could. It was difficult because my stomach wasn't happy and my sense of taste and smell were messed up, and I really didn't have much of an appetite. For some reason, I was craving SpaghettiOs, which actually tasted okay to me. So I figured getting some nourishment was better than none, and I had whey protein to try to get enough protein. Ibuprofen. The third or fourth day, my fever got up to 100.3 and I had a terrible headache, so I started taking 2 ibuprofen every 4 hours for the next 2 weeks. Controlling my pain and fever helped me relax and get enough sleep. Okay, on to nutritional supplements. Multivitamin, omega-3 fish oil, turmeric, bromelain, and zinc. These supplements I was taking pre-COVID, and I saw no reason to discontinue them. I wasn't specifically taking them to help me fight COVID, but omega-3s, turmeric, and bromelain are all known to fight inflammation, so I figured it couldn't hurt. Vitamin C. I did up my vitamin C intake from 500 milligrams a day to 2,000 in divided doses. Effects of vitamin C on the immune system are well documented, correlating with a modest but consistent reduction in duration of cold symptoms. Vitamin D. I also upped my vitamin D dose from 2,000 international units per day to 8,000. Promising new data from a recent study indicates that active forms of vitamin D can inhibit the replication and expansion of COVID-19. NAC, or N-acetylcysteine. I took 600 milligrams 4 times a day of NAC. NAC acts as an antioxidant and is known to reduce inflammation, specifically in bronchial tubes and lung tissue. A 2020 evidence review concludes NAC is inexpensive, has very low toxicity, and has the potential to improve therapeutic strategies for COVID-19. NAC could also be a direct inhibitor of SARS-CoV-2, the coronavirus. Quercetin. I also added 1,000 milligrams of quercetin to my regimen, taken in divided doses. A wide range of antiviral and immunity benefits of quercetin have been identified, and studies have shown quercetin exhibits anti-inflammatory properties which could help mitigate the inflammation response of cytokine storms provoked by COVID-19. L-glutamine. The bodybuilding supplement L-glutamine is also known as an immune system booster. In fact, there was a small study done on glutamine with 60 COVID-19 patients released summer 2020. Hospital time was shortened and less need for the ICU was observed in the group that took 10 milligrams of L-glutamine 3 times per day with meals. So that's what I'm taking as well. Quinine. Quinine is the bitter ingredient in tonic water and is distantly related to hydroxychloroquine. Quinine has been shown to have an independent antiviral activity against the COVID-19 virus. So I took an 800 milligram capsule 3 times per day. So right now it's been 4.5 weeks since I first got COVID and I'm 99% recovered. I just have a little cough and stuffy nose once in a while. So I plan to keep on this supplement regimen for a couple more weeks, then I'll reassess and go back pretty much to what I was taking pre-COVID. I also plan to get back to working out next week, Lord willing, and getting my nutrition back on track. I'll be honest, I have not tracked my diet in a good month, but it's time to get back to it. I cannot overstate the importance of tracking your nutrition. Now, if you could use a little help in that area, pick up my free resource, the Spirit and Muscle Calorie Calculator Combo. This is a free resource I created with 3 free tools to help you succeed on your fitness journey. It's free, it's my gift to you. To get it, just go to spiritandmuscle.com/calories. That's spiritandmuscle.com/calories. And I also put the link in the description. What does the Bible say about it? Genesis 1:29 says, "Then God said, Behold, I have given you every seed-bearing plant on the face of all the earth, and every tree whose fruit contains seed. They will be yours for food." Herbalism and natural supplements get a bad rap from all the pagan practices associated with them. But remember, who created all herbs and plants? God did. And He's given them to us as food with tremendous capacities for restoring health, strength, and wellness. I believe God knew sin would cause sickness, and in His love He provided helpful remedies in plants and herbs. These remedies work because God created them too, and He gets all the glory. Now, I don't know about you, but early on in 2020, I experienced what I call COVID overload. It just seemed like all everyone was talking about was COVID. So I kind of stopped listening to it, which honestly left me feeling a little unprepared when I did get it. So now I've been playing catch up and researching and learning all I can about it. And I want to share what I'm learning with you to answer questions like, how do I know if I should go to the hospital? When can you return to exercise after having COVID? And what is the Christian response to mandatory cookies? And more. So that playlist is right here. And if you're on COVID overload like I was, check out my video right here on intermittent fasting. Don't forget to connect with me on social. The links are also in the description. That's all for now. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.